For the first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet and conceivably our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Clash. It is safe to assume the Galcian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Galcian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Intel. Detailed scans have identified one section of the Clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel. Deploying security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Approaching the wreck now.
Copy that, Rachel. Proceed with shipbreaking operations.
We will need to use several demolition charges. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone.
Understood.
Reading you. Okay, time to roll. Reading you.
Reading you, Command.
Rachel here? Charges placed and enabled.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
Base runner online.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group.
Reading you, Command. Prep for mobilization.
There it goes.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it. Artifact spotted. Get on it.
The artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Capisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
Craft. Capisi power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel. It's identified.
Attention, fleet. The artifact manifest is now available to review the latest science analysis and data. We must push out into the valley and salvage the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Understood.
Hostile.
Be aware. Scattered Galcian contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
Understood. Salvage teams form up and await orders. I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Understood.
Hostile strike craft down. Armor confirms. Board is green. Let's roll. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
New coordinates verified.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
That didn't take long. Galcian forces are responding to our salvage operations.
Galcian strike group confirmed on sensors. Redirect defensive forces to our salvage crew's position.
Galcian air units are probing our position.
Enemy light attack.
Anti-air turrets now available for construction.
Authentication.
Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base runners. Op ready. The main assault force will arrive soon.
Fighter coordinates dialed in. It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert.
Taking fire.
I wish I had a fully equipped lab to study this material in more detail.
Post destroyed.
CU field depleted. It works. I've assumed control of the Galcian vehicle. Sending it to the Capisi now. Destination marked.
Reading. Charge weapons and let's move.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Enemy, great work. Continue salvaging. Charge weapons and let's move. Returning fire.
Deploying at next wreck site. Expecting Galcian reinforcements. Approach.
Hostile.
Salvage teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Galcian force to arrive soon.
We're going as fast as we can here.
Understood. Keep your eyes open and be ready to pull back to the Capisi.
Assuming guard position. Go ahead. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile. Strike copies. Strike craft destroyed. Tracking armored craft on approach. Immediate fire support on that position. Strike craft destroyed. One of our turrets is taking fire.
Awaiting orders. Rachel here. Be advised, all wreck sections at this site have been processed successfully. We're moving out. Spool up.
We're being hailed by the Galcian carrier.
Suggest carrier Capisi. There can be no hiding from the Galcian Emigrate Desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare to face the wrath of Seljuk and beg his divine forgiveness. I will pray for your soul.
Enemy light attack.
The Galcian commander Kagan has cornered us. We are heavily outnumbered. They will mount their assault from all sides. We must stand our ground. All personnel, man your battle stations.
Standing by. Move out and be ready.
Support ready. We read you. On the move.
Armor, go ahead. Assuming guard position.
Reporting? Picking up sensor contacts all around us.
Ready.
We must pull back to the Capisi. Strike fighter force.
Confirmed. Get back to the Capisi immediately.
Galcian units approaching. This is going to be close. Standing by.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Capisi. All other concerns are secondary.
Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
Op ready. Guard position locked in.
Reporting. Repair the...
Be advised. The Galcian have deployed a new variant of their armored combat unit.
Railguns have opened up.
It appears to have replaced its standard armament with a missile battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Hostile armor. Eliminate. That course. Strike craft taking effective fire.
Op ready.
Battle report. Enemy production cruiser destroyed.
Ready.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived.
enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded.
Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Galcian threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands, but now this appears beyond our reach. I suggest we finish off these Critidim while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
The Galcian carrier has an escort of multiple cruisers. Recommend immediate advance on the Galcian position.
Capisi, say again. Request targeting the siege cruiser positions.
Copy, Sakala. All units, move on those siege cruisers now. Alert hostile lighting hostile visually authenticated.
Capisi, we are taking heavy fire. Request your forces target the Galcian siege cruisers near our location.
We are being overrun.
Go for armor.
Punch it, we gotta go.
Reading.
Armored assault online.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Easy gun. Orders!
Make ready. Battle report. Hostile siege cruiser eliminated.
Coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engine up.
This is Rachel, go ahead. Set to move. Cleared hot.
All units assume convoy formation and stand by to pursue.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the North. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galcian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galcian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.
The Ashoka is damaged and on the run. Yet despite the artifacts we've recovered and the upgrades we've made to the Capisi, we are still no match for her speed. Having relocated to a wide debris field deep within the Baladin Dune Sea, the Ashoka appears to be conducting much-needed resource operations. The Sakala will maneuver to the north and draw the Ashoka away. The Capisi will then strike directly at the enemy resourcing operations. Once we have wiped out their ground forces, we'll move to eliminate the Ashoka, clearing a path to the site of the primary anomaly. The Sidim have transferred us 2 bombers to assist in the operation. All units, prepare for battle.
Capisi, this is the Sakala. We are in position and ready to engage.
Understood. Moving to attack now. Good luck.
We have reached the vicinity of the Ashoka's resourcing operations. Galcian production cruisers marked at these positions, likely supporting salvage crews. A security patrol is moving between the 3 cruiser locations. Destroy all production cruisers and eliminate that patrol.
Awaiting orders.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Hostile
Alert! Galcian combat patrol responding to our attack on the production cruiser.
Go for armor. Let's clear out. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Strike craft destroyed.
Gaussian combat units have broken away from the main patrol force and are strengthening defensive positions around the remaining production cruisers. Gaussian production cruisers are actively fabricating new units. Stand by for enemy contact.
Attack vehicle.
Alert! New class of Gaussian unit detected. It appears to be a modification of the Star Hall heavy railgun.
Unit.
It is faster and has a higher rate of fire, but a shorter range. Reading.
Hostile strike craft down. This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile armor eliminate. Alert. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire.
Second production cruiser destroyed. Be advised, all remaining Gaussian combat units are converging on the final production cruiser. We're ready. Incoming transmission from the Sakala. Anything that moves us.
But they have broken away and approaching. Prepare to take a view. Do you copy?
Your approach vector.
Sakala, your signal is breaking up. Isolate and dampen interference.
Salvager destroyed.
PC, we've engaged. But they have broken away and approaching. Prepare to take a view. Do you copy?
Sakala, say again. What is the Ashoka's vector? Sakala, do you read? Over.
Rudder copies.
We are well within range of their broadcast. The Gaussian may be jamming the signal.
Our bomber is under enemy fire. Enemy armor disabled. Range craft destroyed. Alert, LAV down.
Final production cruiser group destroyed.
Intel, I've managed to clean up the Sakala transmission. It's not perfect, but it's the best it's gonna get.
To PC, we've engaged the Ashoka, but they have broken away and approaching your location. Prepare to take evasive action. Do you copy? We are in pursuit.
Good work, Rachel. All stations, prepare to engage the Ashoka.
Fighter coordinates dialed.
Advised, hostile carrier detected.
Enemy carrier detected. Moving fast on our location. The Ashoka has arrived. All carrier personnel to battle stations. The Ashoka is heading towards a nearby resource deposit and is at full combat strength. Prepare defenses.
Strike craft destroyed. Enemy armor disabled. On ready. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Ready. Cleared hot on route. Set to move. Cleared hot.
Punch it. We gotta go.
A large wave of Gaussian aircraft have been detected incoming from the north. They will enter the combat zone here and are en route to the Ashoka. Deploy AA assets along their projected course to destroy them before they land on the Ashoka. If allowed to rendezvous with the Ashoka, the air units would greatly increase her air strength.
Heading downrange.
We have modified our anti-aircraft missile systems from the AA turret to be compatible with the assault unit chassis. This will provide us with a mobile anti-air platform.
The missile battery is effective against both ground and air targets. However, it can only fire while stationary. Upgrade fabrication facilities and begin producing missile batteries to counter them. Gaussian Interceptor Group ETA, 7 minutes.
And destroyed, huh?
Gaussian Interceptor Group ETA, 30 seconds.
Detected.
Ready. Destination marked.
Hostile armor, eliminate. Hostile strike craft down. Anti-air turret under fire. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Gaussian aircraft on approach.
Taking effective fire.
Receiving.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Hostile interceptor destroyed. Approach. Full speed!
Incoming Gaussian Interceptor Group destroyed.
Alert, LAV down. Go.
Strike fighter on. Intel, I'm detecting an energy buildup within the Ashoka.
Armored vehicle lost. What the hell was that?
An electromagnetic pulse.
Multiple units disabled.
Estimate time to recovery.
Several minutes.
Until then, they're defenseless.
The Ashoka is heading for more resources and deploying additional defensive units.
Effective fire.
Initiate evasive maneuvers and continue to engage the Ashoka until the EMP disabled units come back online.
Taking fire. Listen up. Hostile armor incoming. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Enemy contacts on the board.
You have proved a worthy opponent, but let your joy be tempered with the knowledge that your death is inevitable.
There can be no peace on Kharak, so long as your Kithid pursue a path to the stars.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. Jacob, you're on to something, big brother. The tech the Gaussian have recovered from these wrecks, the tech we have found ourselves, is rewriting the book on science and engineering as we know it. Already we are seeing the benefits. You can imagine how excited I am. I only wish you were here to share in this. If we survive long enough to get to the Jiraki object, there's no telling what we'll find. If. I hate that word. We recovered artifact technology from the wreck of the Ashoka and have run it through our diagnostics. The advanced cooling system the Gaussian have been using to endure the deep desert heat is unlike anything Coalition scientists have been able to develop. I found a way to merge their tech with our existing thermal control assembly, allowing us to shunt additional power to weapons and armor, while simultaneously increasing our repair abilities and targeting range.
We also uncovered the existence of a Gaussian military base at the edge of the Dune Sea. Adjacent to the base is a resourcing operation. Similar to the plan of attack we used against the Ashoka, the Sakala will engage the enemy first, then pull back, drawing as many defenders away as possible. The Capisi will then move in and shut down their resourcing operation before turning her attention to the base itself.
Look at the scale of it.
They must have been resourcing this wreck for years.
inside that base.
All units, prepare to engage the enemy. Substantial resource deposits confirmed. Begin salvaging operations immediately. The cooling system recovered from the Ashoka has been installed. We are reading a significant boost in reserve power.
Tracking. The Ashoka's EMP technology has been adapted to my base runner as a ranged device. Any target caught in the impact zone will be completely disabled, though recharge time is a concern.
Our strategy is working. The Sakala confirms they've drawn away much of the outpost's defenses. We need to work quickly to secure the area.
Agent destroyed. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
A patrol guarding the Gaussian resourcing operation has been alerted to our presence.
Launch bomb.
Sensors indicate this force is heavily armed against both air and ground engagements.
Fire.
EMP charged and ready to go. Vector, time for a field test.
Attack course set.
A Gaussian salvager group is falling back to the main complex. A second group of Gaussian shipbreakers is retreating toward the base.
Battle report. Enemy production cruiser destroyed.
An RU site has been depleted.
Receiving.
Hostile range craft destroyed.
Railgun up, fire support.
Enemy armor disabled.
Tracking target.
Armored vehicle is taking
Launch
fire.
EMP. Reading you, command.
The remaining Gaussian shipbreakers are falling back to the safety of the base.
Ready, set. New sector designated. Move out. Carrier out. Monitor.
We've gained a foothold in the excavation site, yet heavy turret emplacements block our advance. Their visibility and firing arc is limited. However, they are equipped with heavy caliber rounds and are well armored. Get Rachel into the base, but make every attempt to outflank them. A direct assault would result in significant casualties.
Our shipbreaking techniques are more aggressive than the Gaussians. We may uncover technology they haven't discovered yet. Support ready.
Agreed. However, heavy turrets are still guarding the rest of the excavation site. Determine if your EMP is effective against them.
Roger that.
PC copies.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed.
Yes, it worked. Turrets disabled.
Target.
Be advised, targeting control towers is more effective than targeting individual turrets.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Armor ready. Charge weapons and let's move.
Ready. Display for fire at will.
Copy. Taking guard position.
Standing by.
The hostile turret has been destroyed. Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Wreck site secured.
Opened up.
Reading. We must work quickly to secure the complex. The Sakala's diversionary engagement remains uncertain. Fire smoke alarm. Get Rachel inside the outpost immediately, so she can begin gathering intelligence. Armor ready. Advise deploying a support cruiser alongside Rachel to repair any damage sustained by turret fire.
Gun eliminated.
Go for orders.
Ready. Reposition.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond.
Online. Reporting.
EMP strike confirmed. Enemy turrets offline.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Armor, go ahead. Let's clear out. Be ready to engage.
Enemy armor disabled.
that. Be careful, Rachel. Rachel, what is your team status?
Status report. I've disabled the outpost's remaining turret emplacement. The Gaussian database is extensive, however. I'll need more time to extract it.
Excellent work. Keep us updated.
Intel. I've ID'd a Gaussian Honor Guard cruiser in one of the outpost service hangars. It can be integrated into our fleet.
The Honor Guard cruiser is located here. Send a support cruiser to recover it. We can expect a Gaussian counterattack to reclaim the base shortly. Eliminate all remaining Gaussian forces and defend Rachel's position.
Go for armor. Move and engage on sight. Ready for command. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Go for armor. Put rounds on anything that moves up there. Hostile armor eliminated. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. The railgun is taking effective fire. Hostile railguns opened up. Charge weapons and let's move. Strike craft destroyed. Put fire on the flag. Enemy.
The Gaussian have exposed their fuel source and it's off the charts. It's only a matter of time before it blows.
On site. Reading.
Rachel, you and your team need to evacuate. Now.
PC out. Scan for...
With the amount of data they've collected, they may know what the primary anomaly is.
Rachel, it's not worth it. Get your team out of there.
Clear to move and engage.
I can do this. Just be ready for me when I'm done.
Guard position. Going mobile.
Do you copy?
We copy, Sakala. Go ahead.
The Gaussian fleet. Station are headed for your position.
We lost transmission, Captain. The Gaussian forces have split into two groups and are advancing towards the main complex perimeter. They are forming a blockade around the facility to prevent our escape from the blast. Clear a path through the blockade for Rachel to escape. The captured Honor Guard cruiser is equipped with a manually targeted railgun. Use it to break the blockade.
Go for armor. Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Hostile strike craft down. Salvager has been engaged. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire. Hostile range craft destroyed. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Bullseye locked. Hit 020 for 20. Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated. Enemy railguns firing on friendly. Op ready.
Outpost hangar now.
All units, evacuate the main complex. Say again, the fleet must clear the main complex. Rachel.
Yes, I read you. That was close.
Personal log. Intelligence Officer Nathan Sajet. Expedition Carrier Kapisi. The Gaussian. Ghosts of the Desert. We learn more about our enemy with each passing day. Rachel says they believe in a terrible place where their god, Sajuk, placed his people as punishment for their sins. They refer to it as Kar-Toba, or First City. They believe their spiritual and military leader, the Kahad Sajuk, will become the instrument of God's will and ascend to rule over all of Kharak once he enters the temple of Kar-Toba. Is there a kernel of truth hidden amongst these myths? And if so, what is it?
As much a temple as a military installation, the Galcian base was filled with bizarre religious imagery and ancient inscriptions. We also found this recording.
Noble and kind people of the desert, the North is suffering. Even now, as their cities thirst for water and their citizens choke on the encroaching desert sands, we seek only peace. Their ascent into space was a violation of the will of Sajuk. Unchecked, they will bring his wrath down upon us all. War has been forced upon us. The North will know us now, no longer as brothers, but by counting the number of their dead. May there be peace on Kharak once again.
We can expect fiercer resistance ahead. Regardless, we keep moving forward, cutting through the Garaki highlands here. It's rough terrain. The dangers are many. On the other side lies a heat-ravaged wasteland the Galcian call Digran, or the Dreamlands. Just beyond lies our ultimate goal.
Hey, Rachel. If we find what everyone is hoping we will, the water riots, the food rationing, it could all become a distant memory. Our salvation lies in the desert, sis. I know it.
Rachel. Rachel.
Yes, I read you.
Short-range sensors are picking up scattered wreckage in the valley ahead. That's strange. Our satellite data shows nothing here.
Intel. I'm going to scout ahead and take a look.
Galcian are evacuating this site. Wrecks have been identified at these locations. All shipbreaking teams, stand by.
Support ready. You're gonna want to see this. Incredible. The ship, it appears to be fully intact. My God. How is this possible? The cavity surrounding the ship is perfectly smooth. No evidence of digging or... We need to start artifact retrieval operations immediately.
Roger that. Salvage crews standing by.
I'm picking up significantly elevated power signatures somewhere in the area. If we can find that power source and integrate it into the Capisi, it will significantly increase our energy levels in all systems. The walls of the canyon are distorting my scans. We need to send out salvage teams to find that power source.
Agreed. This could be the most powerful artifact we've discovered so far. Salvage teams, form up.
I wish we had more time to investigate this location. The archaeological data alone would keep our scientists busy for years.
Move. Ready with point defense.
I would give anything to meet the people who engineered this technology.
Artifact found.
Stand by.
Excellent work. Send reinforcements to escort the salvage team.
Spotted. Prep to load.
Salvage are ready.
Mine. Ready for launch.
These hulls are perfectly intact. Not even a touch of atmospheric scarring on them.
Hostile armor eliminated. Taking fire. This is the captain. Ahead full. Engage on sight.
I could spend a lifetime studying these ships. Just imagine the secrets they hold.
Enemy armor disabled. Target 2 right.
The power source has been located at one of the wreck sites.
This is Rachel. Understood. Redirect all available forces to acquire and escort that power source back to the Capisi.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Power source has been returned.
Great work. That extra power will give us a tactical advantage.
Effective fire.
I can't wait to take a closer look at this artifact. I can only imagine the potential applications for this technology.
Rachel, we're picking up significant sensor contacts inbound at high speed. Prepare for Gaussian counterattack.
Eliminate.
We've got enemy contact. Missile launch detected. The Gaussian carrier Renza is moving towards our position. Prepare to engage.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Our bomber is taking fire. Interceptor taking hostile fire. Operating. Combat alert. Bomber lost. Make ready. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Reading.
We're picking up elevated energy signatures. The Gaussian carrier Renza is shunting all power to weapons.
Enemy production cruiser. Reading. Copy. Clear to engage. Armor ready. Artillery sighted. Attention.
Bomber to launch deck.
Bomber on deck. Set to launch.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack battle report. Hostile siege cruiser eliminated. Ready. Hostile designated.
Support ready.
Ready. Send. Coordinates confirmed. Contact. Enemy armor set. Bearing designated. Hostile light attack vehicle detected for contact.
Attention, Gaussian strike fighters detected.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. It took 3 years to prepare this expedition. We set out, launching into the unknown, unsure of what we would find. The discoveries we have made have exceeded all our expectations. I have noticed the Kith names identified aboard these starships, the insignias. None of them are known to us. Where did these starships come from? Who are these Voyagers? Hopefully, my analysis will yield some much-needed answers.